to the third episode of our 10 live stream series. In this episode, there is my friend Jan Calabuig Sans with me. He's he's my friend for a long time, and I mean, we contribute to each other a lot. I think in music and in all the other ways. And yeah, so I think this stream will be an interesting stream, and that's why I wanted to call my friend for this stream. He's a violinist. He's a Spanish violinist, and yeah, he's 16. So I think it will be really exciting live stream. What do you think?
I think it can be very interesting.
Yeah, we will see how it goes. I mean, we haven't done much preparation, but we will more improvise on the moment.
I mean, we just thought about reading some pieces in front of them.
Yeah, just we thought about the structure will be more or less that we wanted to sight read some pieces in front of you, maybe work on them in front of you, and so that you can see how we work on it, and you can also learn some things maybe. And yeah, so let's start.
Yeah. So actually, the first piece we will play is very famous concerto. I mean, second movement of a very famous concerto.
Very famous violin concerto. Violinist violin concerto.
The second one.
Yeah, second movement of the second concerto. And yeah.
He still wrote it when he was very young, Vinyasky. But it's already more beautiful than the first one.
Yeah, let's see.
Can I have any?
Yeah, of course. Someone said hi.
Hello.
So that's the first piece we will sight read together. It's Janowski second violin concerto, second movement. So if you have any questions about it later on, you can just ask, and we will try to answer or talk about it. Okay. The tempo is like, or you can take slow. Okay.
I mean, it's flexible, but yeah.
Nice, actually. Nice,
I mean,
I enjoyed
better than
playing.
what they expect.
Yeah, of course. So, for people who join new, we just played the second violin concerto of Pianist, the second movement.
Red.
Red. I mean, to be honest, we all, of course, know this piece. I mean, it's in our ears. I mean, it's not something we never heard of, but yeah. So, if you have any questions about it, we are open for it. How to sight read and how it's easier for you to sight read. I mean, or we could work on it a bit. For example, I think in I don't know if you have bar numbers. Yeah, from Animato, yeah, because I have complicated rhythms for reading, but I mean the part of from Listesso Tempo. So you have piano dolce. I mean, I think we lost the connection a bit.
Yeah.
It was a bit like improvisation. Okay. Yeah, from two bars before. Yeah, two.
4? 2.
2.
Yes.
Oh. I think you were late there. I think that's from fa, sol, la, sol, la. Harmony change. I think it was much better. So you see, just first you can identify places where you have problem. I mean, if you as an ensemble rehearse for the first time, the most important thing is that, of course, that you read, but then to identify places where you have the biggest problems and then focus on them instead of playing the whole piece through the whole time.
Should we try again? This part?
This part. But should we work on something like crazy?
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. Let's do this, but for the phrasing.
Okay.
I mean,
Dynamics
it's
already,
actually-
you learned the dynamics and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, there is also Dolce.
Yeah.
And I also have some Chinese markings, but I think it's the addition.
Yeah, it should be the addition.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really comfortable also to be in front of camera.
Yeah.
You know, it's easier to lose it when you do something funny. So that's it.
Also, if you know each other for a long time.
Yeah, because we like to laugh around a lot.
There are the things that we can love of. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Two before Listesso.
Do her this as well.
I wait more for your change of harmony and then I
do the real because it's
yeah.
there is tenuto and legato, but it should be still forward. Yeah. Do you want to work on it actually, or do you want to continue with something
I
else?
mean, we can, if you want, we
Yeah,
can
maybe,
work a bit.
yeah, maybe let's work a bit. Then. I
Actually,
think-
do you want to do from animato? It's a bit before.
Yeah, because I get confused the first time with it. I think what we have to do is now we follow the harmonies as much as we can. Harmony changes in piano and
Actually,
What
maybe let's just try to do it in metric forms.
like okay. Like with metronome.
You want me to put metronome?
Why not? If you have any questions about how to read a piece, how to work as an ensemble, or any other questions, you can always ask. Probably.
And not like this.
Not the tempo. So it's been actually 15 minutes. So we do this a bit once through.
No, just from animato, or two before animato, three before animato.
Should be fine. My left hand should be much less, I think. What do you think? Yeah,
We both, I mean, it's still piano.
yeah. We shouldn't. I think it's fine. Yeah, so even in chamber music, practicing with metronome is actually really important to put the parts together. And we also used to do that a lot when we had the time to do it. So, so basically, what I try to do, I will talk about, maybe you can talk about a violinist aspect when you have a duo with violin and piano, but the important thing is that the sonatas, when you play sonatas, it's or orchestra pieces for violin, like concertos. I think with sonatas, it's usually sonatas for violin and piano, so you should be still present. You should still communicate a lot with violin, but at the same time, you should be careful that you don't cover the violin and you give this space for the violin to sing. But at the same time, communication and showing presence. I think the same with concertos, because you have to create such an orchestral atmosphere, I think, but not to the extent of sonatas. In accompaniment pieces, of course, you have to be less and you have to know that you're accompanying, but with sonatas, you still are the one also taking part more than just an accompaniment. Of course, depends on the place also.
With violin also we have a bit different issue since we have a smaller instrument also. Actually, usually when you play with orchestra or with piano, it's, I don't know, for me many times if I wouldn't think about it, it would very easily, I would very easily be covered by the piano.
Yeah.
So actually, also when you listen to the piano or to the orchestra, automatically you don't realize and you play less, you lose sound at the end of the bow. So it's really important to hear and to sing every single note that you're playing also inside of you. And then that's why you also practice it with metronome with the piano, so that it interiorizes the notes together with the piano, but you should always still hear yourself, because otherwise it loses and you cannot hear the violin.
Yeah, that's a violinist perspective. So, wait a minute. I will put some cool filters so that it looks better. Yeah, this one I like.
How can it look better?
Yeah, like this. I like this. I discovered this in the last episode. So I want to use.
Should we do one last without metronome and then
yeah, and then yeah, it's been already a lot. It's been almost 20 minutes. Okay. So last time we played this puzzle, then we see what we will continue with.
I mean, now we will just feel the difference between doing it metric with metronome, just to feel
Understand the structure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really important actually to feel where the beats are of every piece.
Once you have the pulse, then it's easier to be flexible.
Otherwise, it just falls down.
Yeah, rushing, slowing down, all this also is an important affair, I can say, that you can fix with practicing with metronome too. Okay, so
from 3/4 animato.
3/4 animato. Okay, can we do from animato directly?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that it's just more organized now, and then it gives us the flexibility to be more free. So yeah,
it's a very beautiful piece.
Yeah, of course. So it's from the Romantic period. So I'm right?
Yeah.
just and yeah, that's why romantic period is one of my favorite periods for now that I'm really interested, because basically because of the fact that um, you can be, it's a time where flexibility starts to enter more and more into the pieces. This beauty of harmony shows itself more with all these melodies. I mean, for piano, for example, Chopin is the one of the most known examples that we can give for this approach.
Actually, Wieniawski is, I mean, I
Also-
consider him quite a
Close to
good composer because he was not just like a great violinist, but also good, quite solid composer, you can say, because a lot of the violinists that were composers, it's, I mean, musically speaking, their compositions is not, they are not either deep or not so meaningful.
Oh, did he compose for other instruments to that mention?
Yes, I don't think so.
But he has many orchestral pieces, like with violin.
Just whenever he composed for violin, I mean, if you listen to the tutti of his violin concertos, or I mean, it's not empty at all. It has, and the harmonies are also very beautiful.
I really consider Pianist. I mean, when you were playing the first movement and third movement of this piece, I really liked. I mean, the harmonies really catch my attention, and it gave you the freedom to be flexible and this kind of.
Yeah. I mean, to try to
nice
find
colors.
certain colors.
Yeah, exactly. I really like the idea of color. Yeah, that's, okay.
What should we do?
Ecco violin sonata. I mean, we already thought about what we can do, but just
No, but I mean either liquor or...
yeah. But this is for the end. This we don't say yet. For the end, we have a
We've
little
got a
surprise.
surprise.
Yeah. Oh, good evening from Moscow, man.
Oh,
That's really honoring. Thank you for joining our live stream. And yeah, thank you so much. So now we will play Guillaume Lequeuz's violin sonata and sonata for violin and piano, third movement, and maybe a bit under tempo. No?
it's a bit more of a modern piece.
Modern, but you can find romantic elements actually. That's what I think. No?
Yeah, but he's from Belgium, so.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's
I mean,
not.
it's a bit. It's interesting. He seems like he searches for colors, but he also puts elements of romantic period, and also, I mean, definitely you will feel the difference. How it feels much more modern than Wieniawski.
Yeah, for sure. There's a
It's also less violinistic, like violinistic. For example, Wieniawski, he was a violinist himself, so whenever he writes for violin, it's very well written, and if you practice it just a little bit, it's comfortable. It's comfortable to play.
Yeah, there
For
is.
example,
Yeah.
Liqueur, just because I mean, there are certain composers who decide not to care about if it's comfortable or not for the instrument. They just write whatever they think the notes need, and then it ends up having very uncomfortable scores.
Yeah, actually, there are many composers which, for piano as well, they care about. There are many composers who care about piano technique or what fingering should be better and all those hand position, what would be more comfortable exactly. And there's many composers that also don't consider it so much, and their aim is just for the music.
Also with jumps, no? Also with jumps. Jumps.
Yeah, jumps as well. I mean, you can also notice if a composer was playing the instrument, performing with the instrument himself, or he just composed for this instrument without actually knowing how hard it is or how uncomfortable it is, like for violin or for piano.
Yeah, it is actually. If we are regular, we as regular performers, we really feel it when we are reading something, and it's written by someone that is a pianist or a violinist, or because there is really big difference on how they write. That's why also many great composers that didn't play the instrument, for example Tchaikovsky, when he had to write his violin concerto, which is actually it's very well written. I mean, it's his masterpiece. He demanded help from students or from people that were violinists, and he had constant contact with those people, so he didn't actually just write the notes by himself.
That's interesting to know. So,
which is a big difference from someone like Beethoven, because there's famous story of Beethoven and his string quartets, with the violinist complaining that it's unplayable and him just saying, I mean, just insulting them basically.
nice. But for piano also, the works he has written, it's simple to understand the harmonies because it's more square, but in general you can see that he doesn't actually care so much about comfortability of the hand, not always. When there's a question for you, you want to come?
What is it?
In Catalan.
I will answer in English.
Yeah.
Since we are.
So that I can know.
Who is? Right now I have Matteo Goffrier, which is Italian violin. It's actually a very good violin right now. It is lended from the family of Cambiotti, which are sponsors. And I am very grateful for this piece of violin.
The instrument is also a really important factor. I mean, there's of course big differences between. That's why between a string instrument or other instruments and piano, which you don't have your own instrument when you have to perform, which has advantages and disadvantages, because if you have a bad violin, then you have to play with that bad violin everywhere. But if you get time to time a bad piano in a concert hall, just because you already have the ability to adjust easier, let's say. I mean, they both have disadvantages and advantages. I think what do you think? If you would need to change your violin each time you perform? I mean,
it would be slightly complicated.
Yeah, also because it's not like a factory production. Also, like many pianos, but yeah, the instrument itself, you say.
Also, what I realized since I had this new violin is that actually it's much easier to get used to worse violins than to good violins, because good violins, especially old ones, they each of them has a different way of playing them. You need really to adapt your sensibility on the right hand, and also the left hand is simply different sizes, so it's also unique. I mean, if you do enough scales in 2 or 3 days, you should be able to adapt, but the right hand, it's complicated to understand. So
that's some nice information. Yeah, in piano, to get used to a different piano on a concert hall, even if you need to play it on stage on the moment, just try to search for the same colors, same atmosphere, everything the same, what you have already in your ear, and just try to produce it. And this can be changed by articulation, use of pedal, use of left pedal, how much weight you have to put, heavy, it can be with heavy keys, lighter keys. That's the most important thing, is that whatever there is, just to try to adjust with your ear to take out what you want to actually hear from the piano, and going towards that aim will make everything solvable easier, I think. Okay.
Should we do it slow?
Okay. What do you want? Which tempo? Okay. But still in the characters. I mean, it's of course not an easy piece to read and just play like this. And yeah, for both for violin and piano, and because there are many fast notes in piano, very distance jumps, and for violin you can tell about the difficulty.
No, for violin, it just has to be read properly and to put fingerings, I think, because there is a lot of alterations and stuff. But it's also, I mean, I don't think it's too complicated also for violin, but it's just a bit annoying.
Actually.
Yeah, I think with this piece, I mean, if you have good ear with good feeling and
good feeling for phrasing,
good vibrato, and you can produce sound, it should be good. Actually, this piece, a lot of people that we know played this piece. Not a lot, but
yeah, I've heard people playing it. But it's a really nice piece. I really like to hear it and to play it also.
I really like the Liqueur Sonata when I hear one movement of it. When I hear the 3 movements in a row.
But they're similar. That's
yeah, it's very.
They're very similar.
It's
the same similar themes used.
Yeah,
similar themes used. For example, first and third movements. You know, there are many similar themes that are used. Not similar, even exactly the same themes are coming back. I mean, I actually like this kind of elements where there are themes from first movement come back in the third movement, but if it gets too much in the same similar harmonies and so on, maybe
but
that's why it stays mono.
he takes back the themes, but like with the same idea. He doesn't reuse themes.
In a different way or
Yeah,
reverse.
you just the piano always has similar things, and then the violin always has notes, and then triolas, and then a lot of vibrato.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. So thank you for your nice comments. I hope it's been interesting. Yeah, can you see? Yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So, do you want to work on it a bit, or I mean, it's been 40 minutes, maybe.
You want to just work in the colors at the beginning?
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to. We already showed how to work on being together. How to. I mean, in order to make it faster, you have to practice individually with metronome or however you like to practice it, and you can also make it faster together with metronome and so on. And okay, so now since we gave examples of these already, we could now work on colors. I mean, I really like the fact that I can communicate with the violin in this kind of pieces where there is such beautiful phrases. Same with actually Janaski. So,
Do you want to do?
and with a good violinist is also, of course, easier. Yeah, with a violinist that understands from music, of course.
5 before a tempo. This.
Why from there? Why from there? Why from there? Okay,
if you want.
but I'm just background here. I will just. I am just background here when it's a tempo, so I have to be just. I mean, with the bass you can follow my.
So from a tempo directly on.
No, I just mean here I'm background, not here. So when we will come here, it will be already. But it's fine. Let's see. Thank you so much. Good luck for the concert that you have tomorrow. I wish you the best luck. And I'm really happy that you enjoyed this live stream. And we are waiting for you in the next live streams. Hopefully you will also like them. Okay, so...
Basically, I changed stuff in music.
Yeah, that affects a lot actually.
Let's try. And we'll see if it
Okay. I mean, for me, but...
like this?
But there, I don't have something interesting, you know? I would like to play where there is also some things for me that are interesting. I mean, from here, maybe. From here I take and then we do the next.
Okay.
As usual.
So, just on my last note?
I mean, you don't need to play if
Yeah, but just so that I can count.
Okay. Yeah. we're just reading. Okay, just let's do it slow. One bar before your entrance, not the bar of your entrance. But I mean, we are at a point where we should do the thing like how we said, to practice it with metronome, slow, and to see where we enter and to make it together.
I mean, usually the first rehearsals of any chamber music are slightly boring, honestly.
I mean, yeah, because it's only when you know your part extremely well and the other chamber musicians' part extremely well, that you can actually easily make
That you can
put your ideas into action. I think. Yeah. So let's go to the surprise. Okay. So if you watched already, I don't know if you watched already, but 2 years ago we played together, and it was a really nice experience together. We were actually much more little than now, and also point of view of knowledge, it was of course different. The experience we had was not
quite different.
Yeah, it was not exactly the same, but we performed. I think we still did a really good job with this piece that we had. We performed Rachmaninoff Hungarian dance, and
Do you remember how excited we were about playing?
yeah, we were quite excited about performing this piece because yeah, it's a really nice piece, and at the same time, with the technical difficulties it has for violin, actually not so much for piano, but communication is the important part, of course. With the difficulties it has for violin, it's not really musically, or
I mean, it's not a deep piece, but
it's not a deep piece in the point of view of you have to learn so much about the composer and what he felt, but it's already indicated in the name. I mean, Hungarian dance.
And at the same time, it's a piece de salon, which is like the pieces which were
Morceau de
played.
salon.
Just
No?
Huh?
That's how you pronounce Morceau de salon. Morceau de salon. I didn't know. It's good that I know now. And yeah, so yeah, we thought about playing it now again. Since this is actually a piece that we practiced together, I mean, we will see how it will sound now. But
After 2 years?
yeah, I mean, not exactly after 2 years. We played it time to time. But yeah, not exactly practicing it for a concert. Do you have the score?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have to find it. It's in my iPad.
Okay, I will wait.
Thank you.
It's in yours. Yeah, I put it. Max said legend. Thank you, man.
Hey, man.
Hope you're doing great. Okay. That laugh was. Okay, so now we will.
We will play.
Yeah, we will just play.
We will have fun.
Hopefully, let's see.
I mean, it's a piece with a lot of character also, so it's nice.
It's a piece that we actually talked a lot about the character of back in the day. And yeah, 2 years ago is actually a lot of time when it's the differences between the age of 15 and 17, or 14 and 16. It's a lot of difference, a lot of new experience you learn, a lot of I think I described it enough. So let's play on tempo. Okay, let's get into the
try to play on tempo.
It's fine, we can. But I will try not to push so much forward so that it doesn't
I have a lot of notes, man.
Yeah, for sure. That I don't.
have to turn page.
Yeah, okay. From
I skipped half of the notes of the last page.
But it's understandable. I mean, it's a technically difficult piece for violin. There are many notes. Yeah. I mean, I hope you still enjoyed. We tried our best. Man, come to half of the phases. So, yeah. Not a question, but I wanted to thank you for your live streams, particularly this one. Seeing someone just a year older than playing the violin. Yeah. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Then, if you want to see Jan more on our streams, then you can tell me simply, and then we will arrange more of those 10 live stream series to be more to have more episodes with Jan. And I'm yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also follow me.
Yeah, you can also subscribe to his YouTube channel. Maybe we're thinking if someday there's a lot of expectation for him to do it, we can also do it from his YouTube channel.
Mhm.
His YouTube channel is just, his name is Jan Calabuig Sans. You can find him if you search from YouTube. And we would be really happy if you also subscribe to his channel, and there's also many performances of him there, you can find it. And also from my channel and his channel, you can find the performance from 2 years ago of Rachmaninoff Hungarian dance, us two playing Rachmaninoff Hungarian dance.
I'm sure if we would play it now, we could do it very interesting. It would be really
Yeah,
good.
more interestingly, but at the same
But
time we
it was
tried.
I think
Yeah.
it was a very good performance.
It was. I mean, not to be biased, but from the performances that I have listened, I think it was one of the most interesting, actually. Like,
Of
because
this piece.
of this piece, of course. not in the. I'm not talking about the whole musical history. No, but just in the way of, because also I haven't heard many great violinists or many great pianists that
Play that
recorded
piece, yeah.
this piece. So you can watch it from either of our YouTube channels. We posted on 2021, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah. Time flies quite fast. Actually, we played around this time 2 years ago, this piece.
So 3 years ago.
No, around this time 2 years ago, 2021 December, basically. Yeah, I mean soon, of course. Okay, so we really hope that you enjoyed this live stream, and tell me, comment if you want to see Jan more on our live streams, and of course we will do some little change depending on that. I'm already considering to have him already for some other of my live streams, but we will see how it goes. And I hope you enjoyed, because I enjoyed a lot.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
Always with you, man.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing the music with us and creating such a warm atmosphere, actually, with your nice words and nice thoughts about our playing, about the live stream series. And don't forget to join next week to our 4th live stream episode. And, yeah, I mean, we will see. But yeah. So the 4th live stream episode of our 10 live stream series will be next week, Saturday, exactly on this time, if there is no change, of course, depending on the situation. So, do you want me to do a quick overview, or do you think so? I mean, just like what we did if people didn't join in the beginning. Basically, we just I introduced Jan. You can already watch it once I upload it to my channel, the complete live stream. But we introduced Jan, and Then we cited
Yeah, we
two
just read
pieces
some
and we just showed how to practice on them, discussed about some ideas we have, and then we played a piece that we already performed 2 years ago.
Maybe they would be interested in us actually just practicing a piece that we know more.
Actually, yes.
Actually, just rehearsing basically.
Yeah, you can say it yourself. I think it's fine.
But it's your.
Yeah, but if you would be interested, of how we would practice for a piece, for a chamber music piece, we have violin, piano, duo piece. We could actually make some content based on that, some videos based on that, or live streams based on that. Just tell us what you want, and of course we will try to work on that. Yeah, provide it. Yeah, thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will continue, hopefully. This is only the 3rd episode, and next week will be the 4th. We're just still in the beginning of our 10 live stream episodes. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. And again, don't forget to subscribe to Jan's channel. Yeah. And tell me if you want to see more on this channel, and ask if you have any questions for after, if you want any kind of different content from us or from me. So what do I say? Have a nice day and see you in the next live stream, 4th episode of the live stream series next week.